While Indian athletes brought laurels for the country, two Indian Olympic Association officials heaped disgrace. While two Indian officials, Rajiv Mehta and Virendra Singh Malik, were arrested for drunk driving and assault in Glasgow by the Scotland Yard, and they'll now be produced before a magistrate. While the Indian Olympic Association has said that the law will take its own course, the Sports Ministry has sought their immediate suspension.
The officials who shamed the nation will now face the law. Rajiv Mehta and Virendra Malik will be produced in a local Glasgow court. Rajiv's hearing will start at 1 p.m. local time. Malik will be produced thereafter. Rajiv Mehta allegedly hit a car and drove away from the spot. He was under influence of alcohol. He was later arrested by the police on charges of hit and run and drunk driving, in which two people were seriously injured. If found guilty, he could be in deep trouble. The maximum penalty for drunk driving in Scotland is 6 months in jail and £5,000 fine. Our athletes, on one hand, are leaving no stone unturned to bring laurels for the country. These babus bringing nothing but shame. And back home, the controversy has infuriated the Sports Ministry and former athletes.
Of course, it's distressful, and we are all very extremely, we regret these incidents, and it shouldn't have happened. We condemn them, of course. If it were officials of my ministry, we would have suspended them immediately, and then depending on what the final outcomes of the case are, taken further action in the regard.
मुझे ये बात सुन के बड़ी शर्म आई कि हमारे कुछ जो ऑफिशियल साथ गए हैं जी, उन लोगों ने इस तरह का काम किया है जिससे कि हमारे देश की बदनामी हुई है। और मैं समझता हूं कि हमारी गवर्नमेंट को जरूर एक्शन लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये तो बहुत बुरी बात हुई है जो दो आदमी वहां पे अरेस्ट हो गए हैं, और उन लोगों ने जो काम किया है वो सब लोगों को यहाँ पता चला है।
Former acting president of IOA Vijay Malhotra has asked IOA President N. Ramachandran to personally look into this incident. The Commonwealth Games have come to a close, but this incident, a tar on India's reputation, and has overshadowed the hard work by the Indian athletes who won 64 medals at Glasgow. With Shivani Gupta and Boria Majumdar, Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
So in 2010, it was Kalmani and his tainted officials who let India down. And now in 2014, full 4 years later, it's Rajiv Mehta and Virendra Singh. The IOA officials have consistently disgraced the country. Here's more on the two officials who've been arrested and how it wasn't the first time that they were caught on the wrong side. The big question really is whether the association will show them the door.
IOA Secretary General Rajiv Mehta has hit the headlines after a hit-and-run case was registered against him in Scotland. This man has shamed the nation. This man has overshadowed the achievements of our Indian sportsmen at Glasgow. On Saturday night, 2nd August, Rajiv was driving back to his hotel from a party hosted by the Gymnastics Federation of India to celebrate India's first ever gymnastics medal at the CWG, won by Deepa Karmakar. Rajiv drank over the permissible limit and then bumped into a car on the way back, injuring two people in the process. In the accident, one woman was seriously injured. And instead of helping the injured, Rajiv tried to flee, but police followed him and caught him at the Hilton and arrested him. Rajiv is not new to controversies. In early 2000, he had misused Uttarakhand government's 15 lakh rupees which were given to him for the State Olympic Association. While Rajiv has had a controversial past, the charges against Virendra Singh Malik has set to surprise the International Wrestling Federation. This man from a village in Sonipat faces charges of sexual assault. This international wrestling referee allegedly assaulted a hotel receptionist and will now be produced in the same court today. And if he is proven guilty, Virendra will face even a harsher punishment than Rajiv Mehta. With Shivani Gupta, Bureau Report, Headlines Today.